Hi everybody, I am Emmanuelle Mouy, nurse, and here is Vanessa Top, nurse as well, and acupuncturist. We are going to talk about the NADA protocol in France, and in one of the French territories, New Caledonia. Here is our presentation title. I apologize for my English and hope that our presentation will help. Please don't ask questions. First, I'm going to give a quick presentation of NADA France Association. Then I'll speak a bit more about two specific projects carried out by the association, the NADA bus and our presence in a music festival. And finally, I'm going to talk about the legal issues that forbid nurses to use the NADA protocol for now in France, but not in New Caledonia. NADA France was created in 2008 in Nanterre, in the Paris suburbs. It was supported by La Fratrie, an association for addicted people. First, one GP acupuncturist and two nurses were trained in the Nikon Clinic in New York City in 2006. When we came back, we trained medical teams in Paris, GP and nurses only. From 2006 to 2011, around 200 to 600 sessions a year were made in Nanterre Association. One of the main original projects of the association was the NADA bus. It was created after a meeting with Dr. Eori, who is here, in Hungary. In Budapest, he was offering NADA protocol in the street to homeless people. Inspired by him, we trained the staff on one famous French association, Médecins du Monde, when we came back in Paris. In the staff of Dr. Avril and Dr. Vautran, she's here too, started right away to offer NADA protocol on the methadone bus. Yes. So buses pictures, Hungary and Paris methadone bus. It's an old bus, there is a new one. Où est-ce que j'en suis? Ah, je me suis trompée de page. A few months later, the NADA bus was created. We went two times a week in Nanterre streets to meet groups of drinkers. It allowed us to relate to the main groups of drinkers in the city public parks. The bus was easily recognized by them. We received a good welcome from most of the people and only met verbal violence once. 50% of the people met then came to the medical center to see a doctor or a psychologist or make the NADA session. As you can see, the layout was very simple. The point was just to be able to connect with the homeless people, speak with them, and eventually encourage them to go and see a GP. NADA bus today. Unfortunately, the NADA bus does not operate anymore in Nanterre, but Dr. Vautran and her team still offers NADA protocol in Paris, on the methadone bus and in the methadone center. And the Dr. Eori's bus is still operating. It's working from Monday 4 days a week. No, c'est ça, c'est bon. The NADA bus remains a very good tool to create a bond with homeless people. It allowed us to go on conception sites to meet directly addicted and homeless people. Finally, it allowed us to create a relationship with patients who refuse to go in medical centers and hospitals. Another project carried out by the association is the participation to the famous French music festival called Solidays. During the 3 days of the festival, the NADA protocol was performed on more than 100 persons. Most of them had drunk alcohol and took drugs, and they all felt better after the NADA session. But the authorities of the festival decided that it was dangerous to manipulate needles in a public place, and they did not allow us to come back the following year. Here is the picture. NADA protocol and French legislation. In France, the exercise of medicine is strictly reserved to the holder of a diploma of medicine. Unfortunately, it includes acupuncture, forbidding nurses to practice it legally. Tolerance of the authorities. At the beginning of NADA France in 2008, we met one of the main French medical authority against drug abuse, the MILT, or Mission interministérielle de lutte contre les drogues et toxicomanie. The president at that time, Dr. Jail, and two of his collaborators were very interested by the NADA protocol. It presents many advantages. It is not expensive, easy to practice, and has good benefits with very few side effects. At that time, they even suggested to train prison medical teams. From 2008 to 2013, 22 medical services were trained by NADA France. 88 doctors, nurses, and acupuncturists, medical or not, learned the NADA protocol. Some of them began to publish some results. In August 2013, the main French health authority, the ARS, contacted the association arguing a legal issue. In October 2013, we met some representatives of the French governmental health department, and they asked us to stop training nurses and not medical acupuncturists immediately. They apply strictly the French law. Current situation. NADA France stopped any training since October 2013. Some teams continue to practice NADA while knowing that it's now considered illegal for nurses, and others stopped. Some nurses continue an underground NADA. A report was sent to the main French health authority, ARS, to ask for a legal acupuncture act to nurses if they are under a medical authority, and only for the protocol, like in Germany. The political decision is now in their hands. Okay, point. If you want more information of NADA France situation, you can read the October 2014 NADA International newsletter. Okay. And now I let Vanessa Top from Mouy speak about the situation in New Caledonia, French territory.